Hey guys, welcome back to That Fellow Media. So today we're going to talk about let your car warm up before driving off. Is it bad for your engine? Is it not? A lot of modern day cars come with remote start where you push a button and you let your car warm up before driving off on cold days. Also, some cars are smart enough to connect to an app on your phone where you can adjust how long you want the car to be running for up to 10 to 15 minutes. There are some myths all over the internet stating that letting your car idle for too long does damage to your engine. EPA states that it does harm to the Earth's environment and states that you waste more gas letting it idle to warm up rather than just driving off. So, before I correctly answer that question, let's kind of just go back in history on the way gasoline engines used to be back in the day. From 1888 up into the early 1990s, all gasoline engines had a carburetor and an adjusted screw or choke where you adjust the air-fuel ratio if you wanted it to idle higher to warm up faster. This adjusted screw here is what controlled your air-fuel ratio and controlled your idle. Then you had electronic chokes that came out in the 80s where it adjusts the air-fuel ratio itself and you tap on the gas and it idle lower. But it didn't get the perfect air-fuel ratio, and EPA were concerned about emissions and fuel economy, which is why all car manufacturers had switched over to fuel ejection. Most modern day cars does not require you to adjust the idle. In fact, fuel injected cars tend to idle down once it reaches normal operating temperature, just like that. So there's no need for you to adjust the idle on a fuel injected car because it does not have one. Going back to the question, does idling your car before driving on a cold day damage your engine, and should we let our cars warm up before driving? The truth be told, even though modern day cars are not required to warm up for 10 minutes, even though they come with remote start, you want to at least give your car at least 30 seconds to a minute to let it warm up. Also, it depends on the weather situation and the mileage on your car. So let's be reasonable here. If you got snow and frozen ice on your windshield, then yeah, you want to let your car warm up because more than likely it's minus 20 degrees outside. And you got a newborn baby or kids, and if you like me, I don't like to be in a cold car either. I like to let my car warm up before I go in and let your car warm up for 10 minutes. Yes, you will burn gas. That's common sense. But letting it idle just for 10 minutes will not necessarily damage your engine. And far as EPA concerns, say if you're the only person that got to work Christmas Day and you only want a block warming your car up, you honestly think you're doing harm to the earth and you're the only one in the block with your car running doing harm to the earth, big as this earth is? Just thought I'd put that out there. It also depends on the age of your vehicle. For example, this is a 21-year-old Ford Explorer with over 200,000 miles on it. On cold days at -20, it has to warm up in order for it to shift properly and run at its good performance, I should say. So if I just jump in it and drive off without letting it warm up for 5 to 10 minutes, it's not going to run the way I want it to run. I mean, the transmission is going to shift at point, or I should say, it sometimes will want to slip because it's cold, and it's not going to have that performance if I'm driving off in rush hour traffic. Being that it's got a wear and tear on the engine and transmission, so therefore, by being an older car, I have to let it warm up. Flooring it on a cold day without letting it warm up will do more damage than letting it idle for 10 minutes. Driving your vehicle within the 30 seconds to 1 minute of letting it warm up and you start to drive off, yes, your engine does warm up faster doing it that way, but you want to take precaution and you want to drive like it's a 90-year-old lady in the car with you and be easy on the gas until your engine completely warms up if you decide to not let your engine warm up. Also keep in mind that on a hot summer day or a normal ambient day, you do not need to let your car warm up at all versus on a cold day. So to end this video, yes, it's okay to let your car warm up on cold days. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. Do me a favor, share this video, like this video as well. See y'all soon.